Welcome back to my channel. It's Brittni Edwards. We got that notification. But y'all can really see me with the adapter. Headphone connect to the adapter. But I think I can. I'm doing about it. I'm getting the chat set up.
https://youtube.com/@BrittniMitchell1996 C equals XDDDB4 Frank 1A0 minutes TWN. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button.
Played the Spurs, beat them 28-58, and also beat the Pelicans earlier today, 86-45. So 13-0. Gotham starters. We're gonna face the Kings to a 3-5. Let's get it. Fairlock. The Kings had Dylan Brunson, Malik Monk, Julius Ross, Ajay Silverman, the league house. And Kevin Rose. Let's get it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. Here, and for both these teams. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. It's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Edwards is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Wells, and it's Freeman in at the four-man position.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Salon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Brunson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Brunson missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Pass to Ross. Back to Brunson. Ross with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, shoot. Run on.
He
That's
is
all
a
go.
highlight reel unto himself,
Stop.
guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Stop.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Grab it.
It's stolen by Edwards. Carries it down low.
That's me on. That's all
Edwards
go.
got 10 points.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scared.
Brunson the pass to Monk. It's stolen.
Still.
And they're on the break. Here's Jeffries. Boom! He
And one.
shoots it straight down.
Let's go.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Kings.
The
Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Edwards. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's Milton. Krills the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Kings trail by 8. Monk outside. Brunson sets a screen for Monk. Anunoby in the corner. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Edwards. And it's Brunson missing. Lakers leading by 8. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. The story right now is the Washington Wizards taking some early season roster adjustments. They were looking for an impactful and reliable forward, and they lucked out getting Pascal Siakam. Not only can he stretch the floor, he just seems to make everyone around him better. He's the exact type of veteran player that they were looking for at this point.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. And we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Edwards against Monk. Here's Wells.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by the Lakers. Edwards against Brunson. Ross kicks to Anunoby. That time, also a missed shot.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Edwards shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Kings trail by 16. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Lakers on D.
Looking.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Down low. Clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Robinson Earl. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wells has got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Edwards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Shake Milton. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Wells in at the center filling out the middle. Dudley against Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Wells wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wells has got 7 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Monk outside. There's the screen. To the wing right side. And Anunoby finds Dudley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Wells. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Edwards drives in. Edwards slams in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Dudley against Edwards. Dudley the pass to Robinson Earl. No good again that time.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby against Edwards. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the three ball is good. He has 6. Well, a swing through Los Angeles facing both these franchises. Greg, what's that like?
Well, you've got your work cut out for you on the court. And you've got to make sure that off the court, you're making time for rest and recovery.
Timeout called by the Kings. Quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. And you look at Edwards, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Poked away. Bells with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Alley-oop jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Salon. Back to Monk. And again, the turnover by the Kings. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Edwards kicks to Milton. It's good from long range. Milton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Now Brunson. Kings moving the ball around. Fires for three. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Monk, the pass to Robinson Earl. Rebounded by the Lakers. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
1:39 left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's Salon. Again. The miss by the Kings.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Edwards against Monk. With the fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to Ross. Here's Robinson Earl. There's a screen. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Los Angeles.
Edwards inside. Monk defending. Knocks down the three ball. Freeman's got 10 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Salon. It's deflected. They get it back. He blocks it again. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. House is checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Sacramento Kings.
I'll say this, yeah, you want to protect the paint, but when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Love the addition of Pascal Siakam. What a job by the front office. Pascal is a long wing, and he uses that length on both ends of the floor. He doesn't need to dominate the ball to be effective, which is why he should fit in seamlessly.
And that is it for halftime.
Let's get it. Get the momentum going. Let's go, let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got House.
Let's go.
Jalen Brunson out there with Monk, and it's Ross in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
The 3.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Kings. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Oh, let's go.
Yes!
119. Let's go, let's go.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside, Wells with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Milton wide open, he fires. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to House. Here's Salon. It's stolen by Milton. Wells with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson the pass to House. Monk outside. It's stolen by Milton.
All the way.
Drops in the breakaway layup.
Milton's
got 14 points.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
The Kings shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Pass to Ross. Looking to end the run. Out to Brunson. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
For 3, Edwards. They get the rebound. The tray. Hands it from downtown.
Let's go.
Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball
mentality.
Brunson against Edwards. Brunson surveying the D. High arcing shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Edwards passes to Freeman. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Salon. Back to Monk. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They hold the first place spot in the conference. Just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Sacramento. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. The Kings making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. House. That's tipped. Edwards against Brunson. That one goes. 34 points for Champ.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Monk dishes to Ross. Pass to Anunoby. Sacramento moving it around. Ross finds Monk. They could use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Edwards drives in.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Anunoby passes to Monk. Brunson outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
84.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Ross. Now here's Brunson. Monk outside. And there's the drive. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Kings.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Edward. Oh,
let's go.
What a slam. What a slam.
Gracious. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a
You gotta admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. Shake Milton is out there with Edwards. Then there's Wells. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward. Clock is at 3. Dudley, no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now.
Let's go.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Pass to Salon. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Dudley finds Ross. Over Milton. Ross, that's good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ross against Edwards. Wells passes to Freeman. Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Salon. Dudley against Edwards. It's stolen by Milton. Now the Lakers on the break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Salon. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to Dudley. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Monday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Brunson, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Ross, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
We're doing good to carry the ball. Why are you so traffic?
And here's Brunson. Now here's Ross. Got a hand on it. Now here's Edwards. Plays it up off the glass. Edwards got 48. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going. For the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Here's Brunson. It's deflected. They recover it. 1 for 3. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards drives in, and he hits the bucket. 52. Edwards got 52 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
No good from Ross. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Edwards looking it over. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Brunson, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Edwards drawing the double team. No problems knocking that one down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Sacramento again missing.
There has been nothing for him this quarter ever since.
Oh!
Wow.
Goodness!
Man.
Let's go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And it's Brunson missing. Edwards inside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm eating, guys. Hall of Fame. Well, we will just get on Hall of Fame, bumping it back down and close some sliders. We got for the Trailblazers. With 14-0. The Trailblazers 5-6. Let's get it. Back on the road. Let's go.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy, we know NBA game. Aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Edwards out there with Shake Milton. And it's Wells in at the center position. Shot is good.
Alright, okay, we're back.
Good by Edwards.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Ayton with a screen. For three, Randall. Cleared away by Wells. Here's Edwards. Here's Freeman. Pass to Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation.
Hey, put that on down, bro. Watch this.
Simons against Edwards. And Anthony Simons good for three.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Stop.
And make it happen.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, BA.
And you got that right. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 4-3. Another three for Portland.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Pass to Jeffries. No good with the triple.
Open.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Simons passes to Randall. Here's Kamare. Now here's Simons. And it's off from three-point range. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
We don't find out right here.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
There's Simons with a three. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
Oh my God.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Randall. Portland again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Simons passes to Avdia. Ayton with a screen. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
The Lakers trail. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Avdia. Yes, it's good. Edwards got 8.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
All right, let's quickly check in with Shams Charania. We're just hearing he has some news. Action going on in the Eastern Conference, Shams.
Thanks, Brian. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They're bringing in Miles Bridges to shore up the front court of this team. Bridges is a minutes-eating, rebound-grabbing, explosive finisher, and I'm told this club knows that a player like Bridges brings competitive edge in close games. That boosts your chances to win in crunch time.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Reed, a screen on Edwards. Simon's shot is good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Freeman. Freeman's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Avdia from outside. Cleared away by Wells. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards, no good. For Portland, they've got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
Edwards against Avdia. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Reed. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Shot blocked. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Edwards.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Puts the move on. And it's Simons missing. Edwards against Avdia. The kick out to Milton. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here's Simons outside. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Los Angeles.
Stop. Simple.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
P.J. Washington out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Reid finds Washington. Back to Reid. Here's Spencer, covered by Milton. The 3 from Mitchell, and it's blocked by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Lakers, #1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Outside Edwards. Fade away. Again, the Lakers score.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And the Blazers making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Here's Edwards. And no good, trying to use the glass. Blazers trail by 6. Here's Kamari. No points so far. Now here's Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the left wing. Wells misses. The Trailblazers shooting just under 40% from the field. Mitchell, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Blazers making a change here. Avdia's checked in.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Edwards against Avdia. That shot off the mark. Ayton with the defensive effort. Portland trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Good work defensively by Milton.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. It's getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
He was all alone on that one. Avdia's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara, he'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Simons is checked in for Reid. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Stop. Block me in.
Tipped away. Avdia passes to Simons. From the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
The fader. And And he gets it to go off the front iron. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Kamari. Now Avdia. He has 6. Clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got his 6th rebound on the night. Simons against Edwards. A nice shot by Jeffries. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Back to Simons. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability for that.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And both free throws good for Edwards.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Kamari. Right wing. There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Simons. Here's Freeman. Launches it. Avdia pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Avdia. Down low. Here's Simons. Rebounded by Freeman. The Lakers lead by 6. Jeffries, the pass to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Simons. Second chance effort. Edwards against Simons. Here's Freeman. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Simons outside from deep. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doesn't go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fifth.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Let's get the fourth. Let's get the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. We've got Shake Milton. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. Edwards against Abdia. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Pass to Simons from behind the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Kamari, still without a bucket. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick for the lead. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Randall. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Inside, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Edwards against Abdia. Oh, rejected by Ayton. For the lead. And it's Simons missing. The Lakers in the lead. Jeffries, the pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And here's Simons outside. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards has got 31.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Blazers trail by 4.
Walking.
Off the outside. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw fouls.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And so Simons nails both of them. Here's Edwards. Give him 31 now. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And it's tied up with that one. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Edwards against Abdia. Edwards with it. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Off the outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Deflected. Edwards looking it over. Yep, that one goes. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Avdia outside. Pass to Aiden. Out to the wing. Here's the break. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Aiden. Freeman. And the Lakers get it back. Oh, rejected by Aiden. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Washington's checked in for Kamara. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter. Blazers trail by 4. Washington outside. Pass to Randall. It's Avdia on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Now Aiden. The wide open shot is on the money. Aiden's got 4 points this quarter.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Avdia against Edwards. Pass to Freeman. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Freeman's got 8.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Stop.
Back to Simons. The Lakers for the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he gets that one.
And there is just a ton of confidence from this coaching staff for Anthony Simons to shoot shots like that.
Pass to Freeman. Takes a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Aiden with it. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And down it goes. Dumped through off a beautiful setup.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 7. We've got Washington. He's out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Washington finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From downtown, buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Edwards outside. No good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Off the outside. Oh, swiped away. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Edwards has got 40 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And he gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Randall, he's checked in for Portland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Los Angeles leading by 9.
Now here's Edwards. Takes it inside. To the inside. Pass to Freeman. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kamari. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Inside. Avdia passes to Mitchell. Milton with a steal. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. With the crossover, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
First one falls for him. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Julius Randle. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Here he goes. Here's Milton. That one's good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Simons against Edwards. Let's go with a 3.
https://youtube.com/@brittni1996.
Let's go. Just 4 for 3. Let's go.
And subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button.
Three.
Simons outside. Avdia outside. Simons outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards.
Nope.
Portland again missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
That one drops for him.
Let's go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
And the Blazers making a change here. Randall is checked in. Edwards against Simons. Randall outside. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the wing. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 49 in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff is probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Randall. Pass to Avdia. They need this. And Milton pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 16. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Avdia passes to Simons. And here's Randall. Back to Simons. 17-foot shot on the way. That's good on the jumper. Simons has got 11 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one can have the advantage on the boards.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Knocks down the triple. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Up top, Edwards. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Spencer, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Spencer. Back to Reed. Now here's Mitchell. And again, it's Portland with a 3. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards for 3. Washington grabs the miss. Now Portland with it. A 12-point game. Spencer. Boom! He jams it straight down. Edwards for 3. No good that time. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our...
Y'all keep subscribing to my YouTube channel.
Lakers face the Timberwolves with 5 and Eagles 15 and 0. Let's get it. Back playing the home. Let's go. For 16 points in Hall of Fame, let's go.
The week is starting off right. Monday night. And one thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Walker out there with Klingon. And it's Shed in at the 1. And that one drops for him. Edwards got the opening field goal of the game for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Yep, it counts.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Wells' shot is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
3, fucking worried.
Outside, Walker. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Milton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Freeman misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Klingon. Here's McDaniels. Milton grabs the board.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Freeman. And again, the Lakers no good.
That was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Edwards on the wing. No good with the triple.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Wells in the corner. Here's Jeffries. Sinks the triple.
From deep.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Champ.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself
Hall of Fame.
that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Lakers. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And he makes that one. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Edwards. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Wells with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. A finish. Slam dunk. He draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Brittni Edwards.
And what a way to start this game. Dominating at both ends.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Shannon. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Will it go? And it's blocked. Here's Wells. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hall of Fame.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest that time against the Trailblazers. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Goes up high with a 2-handed.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Bowen. Here's Shannon. Good on the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Milton. Walker with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Tries from 16. Jeffries with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Edwards can't hit. It's stolen. Right side to Walker. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards looking it over. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off target with the fadeaway. Walker the pass to Bowen. Pass to Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bull. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Bull sends it back from deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt is not going for it. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got Wells. Edwards is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Jeffries in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Edwards against Milton. Bull setting the pick for Edwards. In the corner, Bull with it. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bull's got 5 now.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards with confidence.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Los Angeles. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Down low, pass to Bowen. Fires it up. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here is Jeffries. On the wing, Milton. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Let's go. Back up. Let's go.
Attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards passes to Clark. Now Klingon. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Freeman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Freeman. And here is Milton. Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Clark. Out to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. And Walker kicks to McDaniels. Walker with a screen for McDaniel. Pass to Klingon. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Wells with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Freeman. Wells passes to Milton. Great open look there. He's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. Floats it up for Walker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Milton. Back to Edwards. The three. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Milton on top. 8 points for him. Pass to Freeman. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The kick out to Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Milton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. For 3, Edwards. He gets that one. Top. He's now 5-12.
The triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Just last time.
Here's Shed. Still yet to score. Back to Walker. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Here's Freeman. Fires the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at court. Come on.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Lakers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
Let's go.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Shed.
Agreed.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Swinging is out there with Walker. And it's Shed in at point guard.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Shed, still without a basket. His first shot coming late. 5 on the clock. McDaniels in the post. He's against Jeffries. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Milton. Edwards brings the double team. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That's tipped. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's tipped, and they get it back. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Playing in the screen for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Freeman. Now here's Milton. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Walker with it. Here's Klingon. Back to Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Minnesota, right now, quite a ways down below.
And when I look at the Lakers, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Out to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 8. Walker in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to Shed. Down low. Walker's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here is Jeffries. Offline with his 3. Here's Shed. Still scoreless. There's Walker with the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Edwards. It's deflected.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
1:29 left in the third quarter. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Walker.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bowen, he's jacked in for Minnesota. And that one falls for Walker. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. It's Edwards on the wing. 17 points in the game.
A moment now to see the numbers for Champ. Averaging 33 points a game, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Here's Shannon. 1:03 left in the third. Edwards with the block. And they'll get another chance. Bowen, good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now, here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Pass to Jeffries. Bounces high off the rim.
Stop.
Jeffries got 7.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Bowen the pass to Walker. Clark with it. Jeffries there. Clark kicks to Walker. Clock at 4. Pulls up. Bowen's shot is off. Edwards inside. Can't hit from in close. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. They've got Edwards. He's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket was huge.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy runs, that's big time.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Edwards inside, defended by Milton. Looking to get it going, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 7. Edwards passes to Freeman. And Clark over to help. No one near Edwards as he lets it go. Here he's from 3-point range. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Shannon. Here's Shed. Now Clark. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Milton. Edwards making a statement.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Edwards kicks to Milton. And Clark over to help. Here's Freeman. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And he takes the team
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Shed. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Shed missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Let's go.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line.
Let's go.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball.
If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Edwards against Edwards. Wells sets the pick for Edwards. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Out of bounds. It remains Los Angeles ball.
3 from the inbound. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Walker's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Edwards against Edwards. To the paint. And it's blocked.
Oh my god. I'm gonna break my shit.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Up top, Edwards. Edwards defended. Count the basket.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Freeman passes to Edwards. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
That's the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Pass to Walker from downtown. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Freeman passes to Milton. Outside Edwards. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 34. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin.